Damn, bro. You're a big ass motherfucker. Do they call you Big Ed or what?
That's what they call me.
So is that what your side hustle is?
That's my main business, is the equipment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the main. That's the breadwinner.
That's the breadwinner. The Running Rowdy shit's like.
That's hobby.
Yeah.
Fucking around, finding out.
Yep. Learning.
That's cool. So what made you? Where did Runnin Rowdy come from?
So it kind of started like as a total joke. I was getting coffee with some buddies, and there's all these like giveaway companies that like give away trucks, and it's like buy a shirt, win a truck. And I was like, dude, that's sick. Like we should do that, you know?
Right.
So I came up with the name, and my two buddies, Greg and Tyler, I was with getting coffee. They were like, that's sick. They're like, but we don't want to do it. So I was like, all right, I'll start it myself. So I started the Instagram.
How old were you?
This was 22. I was 21. 22.
Okay.
Started that, and then like,
Just
started total joke, like idea, like thought it'd be fun.
But the fact that it was just a joke and you ran with it.
Yeah. So
is that because that must have meant there was something like in you that really wanted to do that at one point?
Well, I guess I'm a hustler. I have a couple other businesses, so I'm always like trying to find the next thing.
You're an entrepreneur, dude.
And I'm like, you know what? If I could sell T-shirts for a living, like that'd be sick.
Yeah, so for sure. That's dope, dude.
Yeah. So I started it, and then I got my buddy Devin in with me.
Yeah.
And both of us started it, and then kind of just went from there. Like printed 100 shirts.
Yeah.
Sold them all, and we were like, dude, this is easy, you know?
Yeah.
And then just kept on printing shirts and hit
shows.
Just
kept the ball rolling.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So
are you mostly selling all your stuff through like Instagram and stuff?
Like Instagram, TikTok,
our
website.
Yeah.
And like we just got into Slow Ride with Donnie.
Exactly.
So that's cool. So
that's really cool. I think that's a really good step in the right direction.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah, getting in the stores and stuff, branching out.
For sure. That shows something, his trust, because Donnie's an OG, dude.
Yeah.
And he's cool like that, dude. And he seems supportive. He wants to see other entrepreneurs.
He's all about like the local business.
He is, and I don't even know him.
Yeah.
But dude, I had a skate shop. I actually had a skate shop in 2008 to 2010. I opened it in the wrong, worst possible time frame, right?
Yeah.
So I actually struggled as a business because pharmacy was such an OG company.
Yeah.
It was so OG and everybody was loyal to him anyways. But yeah, he seems cool, and I've been thinking about it. I think I'm gonna have him on this.
You should.
If he'll rock it.
You should. He probably do it.
I think me and him would hit it off good. But anyways, getting in his place is a good thing. And I wanted to say all this stuff kind of offline. I had some ideas for you too, but I think growing into different demographics.
Yeah.
I think someday soon, because you said 4 or 5 years you've been doing it?
Yeah, 22. February of 22 is when I started it.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just a money pit right now.
Yeah,
right?
big money pit.
Big money pit.
But it's making money now.
Getting to where big.
It's starting to do pretty good. It's like now we're starting. I got quite a bit of money invested into it.
Yeah.
But it's like now it's at that point where it's starting to generate its own money, and it's starting to support itself.
Right.
So like all the money we make, we just put it back into marketing.
That's what you got to do.
Printing new stuff.
Yep.
So I last year in June, I brought my buddy Noah on.
Yeah.
And he's been a huge help.
Yeah.
It's doing all because I'm not a social media guy.
Right. He's your edit guy.
He does all the editing, all the YouTube videos.
Yeah.
He's been awesome. Then his fiance Bailey helps, so she does all the shipping. So she's
cool.
Full time, not full time, but it's a full time job.
Yeah, her head's in it.
Yeah.
Her head's
we're all in
it.
Yeah. So there's 4 of us in it together.
4.
Now.
Okay. Is that including her?
Yeah, no. So it's me, and then my buddy Devin, who I started with, and then Noah, and then Noah's brother-in-law Michael.
Okay.
So
you guys are all.
Yeah, we're all in it together.
Gotcha.
So
right on. What about the name? How'd you get that?
It kind of just one of those things over coffee. I was
Did it just come about, or
I think my buddy Tyler was like, dude, like running, like something running.
I think it's actually badass.
I was like, and then my buddy Greg was like, dude, you are always doing rowdy stuff. And I was like, well, Runnin Rowdy, like, let's just run with it. And that's what I did.
I think it's got a lot of potential, dude.
I hope so.
I sometimes think that I have a gift for noticing stuff like that too. So I think you're onto something. I think getting expanding into different demographics
definitely helps.
Yep. Doing what you're doing, getting into that, because demographics is huge. Getting into slow ride, right?
Yeah.
And then, going towards that, because you got more of a blue collar feel, right? You're kind of a
we started more like action sports. So,
well, action sports and blue collar are hand in hand.
They're hand in hand, because if you're blue collar, most of the time you're doing action sports.
What's cool is, like, look at Volcom. Volcom went from action sports and now they're into workwear. Yeah. Right? So you can do both.
Yeah. So we just did 2 work shirts, like some high vis.
That work shirt that
sold out like immediately, which is cool.
Yeah, dude, we're in a beautiful time in life right now where you can do those kind of things.
Yeah.
Advertise the same brand, as long as you got a cool name that's universal like that. Be like, oh, here's our work line. Oh, here's our action sports theme stuff, right? Or here's our boardies. Yeah, dude, it's cool.
Yeah,
and I think even it kind of goes with MMA too, dude. I don't know if that's something you want to get into.
No, I mean we're open for anything, but we thought it was just so cool, because like, so it started like off-road only, and then we were like, dude, like this can be like into the action sports, like anything. And then like now I just built a drift car with my buddy Kylan, so now we're like getting into the drift scene.
See,
so
that's
it's like
how it'll just
you just start funneling and getting into those different scenes and expanding.
Exactly. You don't even need to try, like what I say, it doesn't even need to be an effort, right? You just let it the tentacles will just keep
naturally grow. Yeah,
100%. Because that's just the scene and the vibe. And we all like off-road trucks. Of course, we're gonna like drifting. Of course, drifting, you're gonna meet some dudes that are MMA fight, whatever it is, dude. Motocross, it doesn't matter, dude. It's pretty cool. I really dig it, because when I first started my board shop, the first thing I wanted to do was create my own line. Yeah. Like I spent all kinds of money on that shit. So like, I'm kind of envious, dude. I'm like, dude, I've always wanted to do it. I've always wanted to have my own product line.
It's not easy. It's not easy. I mean, I probably have in my shop probably 500,000 shirts just that are just there that like we would print. We're like, oh, this design's sick. And this was like before we brought Noah on. I'm not a designer at all, and I'd come up with stuff and I'm like, oh, that'd be sick, and we'd print the shirts and then we'd take them to shows and people are like, wouldn't buy them, or it's like you hear from like third party, they're like, oh, that's not a cool design. So
I know
we end up just giving them away for free, which is still cool, but it's like you spend so much money like investing, and you don't know like if
I did that same thing when I had a board shop. I would buy a shitload of this one shirt that me personally, I was like, oh, that's a dope shirt. I'm going to get fucking, 20 XLs and 20 larges, and then it sits there, right? So, you got to think
it's the hard part.
Yep, it is the hard part. And that's kind of the beauty of like now is you can kind of test things, right? You can kind of be like, hey, pre-orders, right? You can get a vibe for pre-orders. I don't know all the details on it, but it seems like nowadays you can waste less money by doing some like, oh, here's some samples. Anybody want to pre-order?
Yeah, we've thought about it, but like what we've found out is like people, when someone wants something, they like want it now. Yeah. And so like if you like advertise something, you're like, hey, like we get you this hat, and it's like pre-order, and like you'll get it in like 3 weeks. A lot of people won't buy it, but if it's like available now, right in front of you,
I gotcha.
And that's why like even the shows, like we kill it, because we get people that like come up to us and they're like, we don't want to wait for shipping, like we'll just buy it at the show, right, and then we sell it like.
And a lot of people are like maybe carrying cash too. Yeah. Nobody ever has cash, but like at a show, they probably got a wad in their pocket, and like boom, got a buzz,
make it easy.
Yep. Yeah. And if you just do cash sales and stuff like that, that's cool, dude. Hell yeah, man. So the your other deal. Not sure if that's worth talking about. That you want to plug it. Is that anything?
I mean, Yeah, so that's how I actually
What's your main deal?
I own a construction company, so I do operated rental. So I have I'm at like 18 machines right now.
Oh shit! And what is all that?
Where's it at?
No, like what kind of machines?
Like excavators, skid steers, dozers. So I do a lot of I rent the machine out with operators in it.
Oh,
so
okay.
Like construction companies.
How'd you get into that?
Like right out of high school, I went to college and then dropped out and bought a dump trailer.
I
grew up. So my dad does like commercial development. Okay. So I always grew up like going to work with him. Like he put all my brothers to work. Like nothing was free, and growing up.
Good.
So I like graduated or did college. Like didn't like it. I was going for construction management, and I was like sitting in these classes, and I'm like, dude, I know all this stuff. Like, so I dropped out, and then was like, I'm gonna start something. So I went shopping for a dump trailer, bought my first dump trailer, and then I just went from there. And I had 5 dump trailers, and then sold them all. Bought a skid steer, and then just been going from there.
Well, you've already learned. It seems like in a short amount of time, you've learned what business is all about. Yeah, kind of like you never really start taking profits for a long time, right? Never. And so your dump trailer turned into buying more. You keep recycling, right? 100%. So, and you've seen that with Runnin Rowdy. You've seen that delayed gratification and then you start taking a paycheck when the time is right.
They say 5 years is the
five years
the threshold.
Yep.
So
that's and if you're lucky, it might come.
It might come sooner. Yeah.
But
you always want it to, right?
Yeah. But you plan on 5, and I plan on 10. Yeah. Like I don't plan on my epoxy business really taking any money from that until 5 or 10, because it's slow going too. Dude. Yeah. It's not my main thing, but.
It's hard building up the clientele too for the specialty stuff. Like I'm a specialty. Like I don't go do like my own jobs. I go, I pretty much work for other construction companies. So it's like building that relationship with other companies and then them liking you, and then
building that clientele and then the references, right? It's all about the references. You could do do different types of advertising, and it never really brings in what you think it would. No. Spending all that money on marketing, and then it's always that person that's a relative of somebody that you did a job for. Right? It's always word of mouth.
Word of mouth is the best thing.
Yep. Yeah. So that's another reason why I keep my costs really, really low right now. Is I just try to not focus on making money, get in people's houses and their garages, whatever, just so that my van can be in their driveway and people will see it
driving by.
That neighbor tells the other neighbor.
That's all it takes.
That's all it takes, dude. And you got to be able to have the wherewithal, right? You got to be able to stand it, and you can't rely on that money. And there's a lot about business that a lot of people don't really realize.
No, everyone thinks it's easy.
See you, right, and are just like, man, he's got everything, but they don't really know.
They don't know. That's the hard part, especially with even like buddies and stuff. They're like, oh, you got it easy, life's great. I'm like, no,
right. No. There's a real true grit in you. There's a real gangster in you. When you make a company work, make a business work,
and being able to stand by it too, and be there when it's low, and cause
for sure, because
it's like a roller coaster.
You know it already, dude. Yeah. How old are you? Like
26.
26. You've learned a lot. 26. You've actually done a lot already, dude. Good for you. Thanks. Proud of you, bro. I don't even fucking know you, dude, but I love when people are winning. Yeah. I love when people are pushing through it, and because it's such a valuable lesson. And a lot of people, when they finally go out and do something entrepreneurial, whatever you want to call it, they may take a risk and abort mission early. Yeah. Because maybe they didn't have the right coaching, the right people in their corner. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I'm kind of talking for myself too. Like there was times where I did things and the results weren't there fast, and I was like, I'm done with that, because I've always had a job. Yeah. That's my Achilles heel. Yeah. For not succeeding more in businesses, because I always could let those fall to the wayside and be like, I still got my job.
Go back.
I still got money. I still got income. But right now, I just act like I'm a broke-ass MFer, I just told myself this time with the epoxy, it's like, dude, your family needs your, and my family doesn't need me more than ever.
Yeah.
Right? They don't need, my wife makes, everything's all cool, right?
Yeah,
Financially. But every time like I start to get a little grain of being a bitch in my head, like, oh, you don't need that job. You don't need to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
something made me want to slack off. I'm like, no, you got to feed the kids.
That's the hard part.
We're broke, dude.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, that.
Yeah, no, it's hard to being a business owner, but it's also fun.
Well, what pays off, and this is actually something that like some entrepreneur told me recently, was like the only reason why like an entrepreneur or a business owner is making more money than like the employee, right? Just average Joes, is because you need to be taking a risk, right? So that's what it's all about, right?
Everything's a risk.
There's probably many times you've pulled the trigger on things, quoted a job, or put in an order for where there's some unknown, and you just know, fuck, I just gotta pull the trigger, right? So that risk factor is what pays.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So, and that's where being an employee kind of sucks, because they're not like stimulated. There's no emotion, right?
It's also kind of nice though, because you do get a paycheck every Friday, and it's like guaranteed.
Yeah. Oh, are you saying me?
No, like anyone, like people, that's like,
exactly.
oh, my buddy's like, must be nice, like, you own your business. I'm like, no, it's like, you get a paycheck every Friday. I was like,
it's coming.
Sometimes I don't know if
dude, I tell because we go broke all the fucking time, me and my wife, because I empty our money, and I go, well, lately, I'm just big on investments, right? So, if we got like, just say 10, 20 grand, sitting in a savings account, and that's like our savings. Yeah. And I'm like, I'm taking this to zero. I'm going to buy Bitcoins. I'm big in Bitcoin. Okay. Or, stock market. Yeah. Right? And I know things are, and I'll just go broke. I'll empty it out. And she's like, oh my God, like, what the fuck? And I'm just like, hey, this is what we got to do right now, you know? But, it pays off, it's worth it. What was I actually talking about? I feel like I got I went left field on that, but, it's the risk factor. You gotta take those risks in order to really get paid your 100%. Value, so
I've never been into the Bitcoin, but I always just find a new business to open up. Yeah. I'm at 4 right now.
4 businesses?
4 businesses.
Oh, really? Yeah, shit. Yeah, that's a handful.
Yeah, it's a lot. But
in investing is a business. It's actually I consider it a business because it takes up a lot of my time. We've got some real estate, and then we've got just typical investments, right? But I'm a self broker, so like I don't hire a account manager or a financial advisor or anything like that. I've been there, done that. I've been there, done that, and lost too much money. I used to look at some stocks or whatever, and I'd be like, dude, if I would have bought that one stock, I'd be a gazillionaire right now. Like, and what's my I'd get on the phone with Fidelity, whoever, and they'd be like, well, you are on the, we are investing your money high risk, and I'm like, no, get riskier. Yeah. Like, I ain't got time for fucking around, dude. Yeah. Like, I'm trying to be a millionaire or retired at 50, So, anyways, I took over my portfolio like 2 years ago. Yeah. I got rid of anybody that was involved with my shit. I have manual control over all my stuff. And like year to date right now, I'm at 98% return. It's
pretty good.
Dude, I've never been over like 10%. Yeah. 10%, and I'd be feeling good. Yeah. So anyways, Bitcoin, that's another thing. I don't want to beat that to death. I try not to, because I beat that to death a lot. And I think I'm pretty much filled Roy's ear today with Bitcoin, trying to convince him. You need to buy some, though. You should buy some.
It's kind of high right now at 118.
But it's also cheap. It's also cheap, dude. You watch. I tell everybody that I have this conversation with, I'm going to text you when you leave, okay? And I'm going to put in there what Bitcoin is today. And then another year, or every time it goes up 10 grand, I'm going to be like, hey, remember I told you it was 117 today. It's at 130. It's at 150. Because this same story, this happens all the way through your life. Like, a house seems expensive today, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But in 3 years, you're going to be like, dang, I should have bought in 25.
Yep.
So same thing with Bitcoin.
Yeah.
I should have bought 25. It's 250K today. It was a discount when I was on the faux show and that motherfucker was trying to tell me.
I should have done it.
You should have done it, dude.
Yeah.
But anyways, so did you grow up here in the desert?
No, I'm from originally from Vegas.
Oh, no shit.
And then I moved out. I moved to Riverside when I was 13.
Oh.
So I grew up in Riverside, and then I only ended up here because I met my buddy Josh in college, and
Where'd you go to college?
Cal Baptist
Oh, okay.
in Riverside. So
Oh.
yeah, I just grew up and met Josh, and we were into the same stuff, like riding. So I'd come up here every weekend.
Oh, okay.
Then just became friends with everyone, and I was like, you know what, I'm moving up here. So
yeah,
moved the
you
business.
met all these dirt balls out here?
Yeah. So I've been here a year and a half now, living.
Oh, really?
So yeah,
Damn, that's
moved
it?
everything to business.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, damn, you're new, dude.
yeah,
I've been here my whole life, dude. Whole life.
tired of it?
I can't say, yeah, I'm definitely tired of it. I try not to knock it. I mean, it's the desert. I love it, but I'm ready to move on.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm investing so hard with a lot of things, is like I'm trying to get a nice pot of money. And then when, you know Ashley, right?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yep, Ashley's going to school. She'll be done in like 2 years. And then me and mom want to just have options, like where are we going to go? You know? Probably just rent out the house. I don't like to really sell anything. Rent out the house. But go, my wife can be a traveling nurse, and we can go travel nurse stuff. I just want to cruise the country.
Yeah.
And if I end up somewhere, I end up somewhere. But if I
the
bounce back
desert
here, I bounce back here. Because it's not terrible.
No, I think it's prime. It's
I think it's great too. But
close
I have
to
that,
everything. And
but I have that. I've been here my whole life.
yeah.
There's more to life. You should not stay at one job. You should not stay in one house, and you should not live in the same city your whole life.
Yeah.
Those are my rules. And I tell everybody that, and yet I've been stuck here, dude. I'm telling you, I've tried so many times, dude, but gravity just pulls me here.
I feel like everyone I've talked to, they're like, oh, we're leaving, like move out, and they end up back here, and it's like,
I don't even say it anymore. The fact that I even told you that I'm thinking about it,
You're
I don't even
cursed.
tell you about it. Yeah, I might have just fucked myself. I won't even move out of here. But we're keeping things loose.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping to try something new. But if not, it's the desert, dude. It is still cool for a lot of things.
I think it's optimal. We're close 2 hours from Vegas, 3 hours from Vegas.
Yeah.
Dumont, Glamis.
See, as long as you're doing all that, and you're young, you guys are out doing all this shit, it is great for that. And the cost of living is cheap here compared to everywhere else. So it is nice. And we have a little place in Big Bear, and it's 45 minutes away.
Yeah.
To be up in the mountains.
Can't beat
like
that.
Every weekend we go to Big Bear. You know? And so, yeah, if you use it for what it is, it's pretty cool. So you've only been here a year and a half. That's nuts,
Year and a half, yeah.
Yeah. And you know all these freaking desert rats, huh?
I know everyone.
Yeah, you do. It's a cool thing. You got cool social media stuff going on.
Yeah.
You got what's the next big move, dude?
Well, the goal's to retire, but
yeah.
So we just started a new company called Rowdy Warehouse. My buddy Michael is in it with us. It was his idea, and so we started becoming dealers for all these companies, and we're setting up. Well, we already set it up, so it's a giant like e-commerce store.
Okay.
And then we're doing like installs out of our my Hesperia shop.
Okay.
So like anything like side by side, truck, Jeep, parts.
Okay. Yeah.
So we're a dealer for I think we're at like a little over 300 companies right now.
Okay.
So that would be the end all be all goal, is get that rolling. We just started it, and it's been doing pretty good. So
really? And you do that out of a shop in Hesperia?
Out of the shop in Hesperia, yeah. And then cranking on it at night.
So it's online sales of parts and stuff?
Like drop shipping.
Okay.
So a lot of drop shipping. Yep. And then we do installs here and there, and like insurance jobs on side by sides.
Oh.
So nice. A lot of here in Hesperia.
Yeah.
So that's been doing really good. We started it January. Started it, and it's been killing it. So we're hoping to ride with that, and I'd love to get out of the equipment and get into that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, just like, I'll just tell you this, that dude, you're doing the right thing. One of the best things about what you're doing is you're getting fulfillment, right? And you're chasing these little things. So like for me, like I always tell people, my goal used to be retirement. when I wasn't fulfilled,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I think that's a lot of America. It's a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
Because you're very lucky in what you're doing, right? Because most people are, they're that Amazon truck driver.
Mm-hmm.
You're swiping food at Stater Brothers, or you're packing shelves at Costco, or whatever, right? That's an 80-90% of America, right? And so they are like saving up, and they can't wait to be 65, and they can't wait to retire, right? It's a false narrative.
Yeah.
It's a false narrative.
100%.
And I used to be that. I'm a part of America like that. Until I started doing more shit like what you do, right? Start a business and do this and do that and get that fulfillment.
Mm-hmm.
So now my goal is to retire, meaning that I'm financially dependent. I'm financially, what do you say? Financially
stable, dependent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Financially free, basically, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I want to retire from my day job just because I've been doing that for 27 years, dude. And time to fly. I was trying to fly to the coop, really take my epoxy business, really get into a little more real estate, do all these different things. But anyways, that's kind of my idea is like never really focus on retiring. Really,
no.
Find something cool
that
to
you love doing,
and you love doing. And even if you are lazy and tired and you get old, if what I've seen, the older and older I get, people are either getting very fat, old, lazy, and retiring and can't do shit, or they get some sort of disease and die.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, it's fucked up.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, you might as well just plan on working, do like 10, 20 hours a week, and still really relaxing and enjoying retirement and having more money.
Yep.
Because everybody's broke.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you noticed this yet, but you retire and you're broke.
You're still broke, yeah.
Because, maybe they have $3 million in the bank, but they're like, okay, I've got $3 million. What if I live to be 105? So that's 40 years, right? So this is the mentality. There's a big mentality around it where I'm always thinking like, as long as I find something cool, I don't want to ever have to worry about money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't want to be sitting on my couch and have $3 million in the bank.
Yeah.
And be like, well, what if I live 40 years? I got to make it last. Because that's where people that are, if you're fit, if you're healthy, I'm just saying, there's no reason to be doing that.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know I get on tangents. I always just try to get like young people thinking about this stuff. Like it's not all about retirement. It's not about sitting on a couch and doing nothing, dude.
No, it's not that. But I think
I already know if you're thinking you want to retire, you'd retire for like 3 weeks.
3 weeks,
probably,
I'd be over it.
Yeah, because you're a nutcase. I could tell. You like doing crazy shit.
Go.
Yeah,
all the time.
You got ADHD, probably like me.
A bad. I think that's why I keep on starting new stuff and getting into new things.
It's easy to get. It's easy. The more business, every business you start, dude, it takes away a little more of your focus, right? So, it's hard to resist that desire to do more stuff, because especially when you've got youthful, rowdy, right? That's still an infant that you need to take care of.
And that's why like the main reason I brought Noah started helping me was I like had no time to do it. Like I was just so busy with everything else, and I kind of stopped. Like last year, like February, kind of stopped doing it. Like the whole Instagram thing, like they're still selling stuff here and there, but like the Instagram kind of faded. It's
starting to fade out a little.
And then that's when he was like, "Dude, let me help you." And I was like, "Dude, you want to help?
That's
like, go for it." So, but it is like because I'm not a social media guy.
Yeah,
like, I still don't get it.
That stuff takes a lot of effort.
It's hard.
It's hard.
It ain't easy.
It takes a lot of time, a lot of effort. Even this podcast that I do for free and out of my own time, it takes a lot of time.
Oh yeah. Editing, you do a 5-minute video. It takes you like 3 hours to edit it.
Yeah. Like these are the longest ones that I do when I interview somebody, and usually they're an hour and a half. It'll take me weeks.
Yeah,
I got a lot going on, dude. So it takes me weeks to do my best editing. You're gonna see it's pretty horrible. It's pretty basic, dude. I just try to keep it raw.
Keep it simple.
I'm not trying to, you know what I mean. That means that's 30 minutes is up as a timer. So, anyways, I wanted to kind of keep it somewhere around that time frame, but. Yeah, this stuff takes a lot of time, being on a phone. And motivation comes and goes too, as you know.
Oh, yeah.
Because I actually recently, I dropped off after the Jay Kelly one. I got busy vacationing and just doing shit, right? And I just couldn't get into it again. You know, I just couldn't. So
it's hard with social media because you like spend all this time doing something and you're like, oh, this is it. Like, this is like for you, like this is the podcast, or like for us, like we drop a YouTube video, or like this is the one, and it gets like a couple thousand views.
Oh, it's always like that.
And you're like, you never, really, like, you know,
that is for sure how it goes.
It's what's hard.
Yeah, you try to make it a banger.
Yeah,
and sometimes you just don't know what makes it like something that's not.
It's just consistency. Like that's what I realized. Like I've been doing it for 3 years now. So like posting on Instagram, like I noticed like when I would stop posting, like the views would drop, like the sales would drop, and then like staying consistent with posting like always helps. And then getting into like the YouTube, TikTok, like all the different avenues.
Yeah.
Just promoting it is like the big thing, but it gets hard.
Yeah, it does.
It's hard.
You got to always
a lot of time. You spend so much time on something, and it's like doesn't produce what you wish it would have.
Yeah, right.
So it makes it hard.
Yep, it does. It's very tricky. Everything like that takes a lot, dude. So, well, hey, bro. I wanted to keep this short and sweet, and we did.
Yeah.
I got to the meat and potatoes. It was good to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
You're Runnin Rowdy. You want to plug yourself? What is it all?
Runnin Rowdy, just Runnin Rowdy on Instagram.
Runnin Rowdy.
Nice and simple.
You got a web page?
Yeah, it's www.runninrowdy.com.
Yep.
TikTok's the same.
I think most of Des Rats know who you are.
Yeah,
and
maybe, think so.
I mean, I don't have a huge following, bro, so sorry about that. But
they either know me by the Instagram or know me by the kid that flips everything. So
yeah, that's right. I wanted to heckle you about that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say who's the shitty driver. I'm just kidding.
Me.
Somebody told me to say that. You could probably guess who it was, but that was you though.
Ronnie
yeah,
Carson,
you survived, bro.
I did.
Hey, you learn. This is how you learn.
Yeah. I've just always lived life.
Dude, and the razor, I'm going to actually put that right here. I'm going to clip it in now. It's going to go in there. And the
and my truck.
The truck.
My
Those are going in right here. But the razor, that could have gone really bad.
That one was bad, yeah. That one
I feel like if the rotation was either more or less, it would have been like if you would have landed boom like that.
Oh yeah, because I landed pretty much nose.
So it kind of like rolled into it, right?
Yeah, I hit like front.
Yeah.
So like that front right hit, and then I like rolled into it. But I flipped. I think it was like 8 times.
Yeah, that was pretty gnarly. That was a pretty big send.
Yeah, that one was sketch. It came off a high all weekend, jumping, and then didn't even roll it. Just sent it.
Yeah. Oh really?
Oh yeah, I just sent it.
So you never even dry run?
No, I usually dry run it, get a little roll.
Yeah.
Nope, I just
get a little whoop. Okay, okay.
Just a little floor pin. I was just pinned.
Was that? What was that? Dumont or Glass?
That was Dumont. That one was Dumont.
Yeah, nice work.
Yeah, that one was bad.
Yeah,
everyone thought I was dead.
Were you fucked up from it?
No. I mean, I jumped out like immediately. I had some like bruising and stuff. Like my hips were bruised from like the seatbelt and stuff. Yeah. No helmet.
No helmet?
No, I probably would have broke my neck if I had a helmet on.
Really?
Yeah.
Just from the.
Yeah, I think the helmet thing, a lot of people, this is just my personal opinion, they think it's a safe bet, but like a helmet with no Hans, you're like, I probably would have snapped my neck if I would have had a helmet on.
Yeah.
Just all that force, flipping.
Sure. Yep.
So I think having no helmet definitely was better.
Yeah.
A lot of people probably disagree, but just from flipping, I've flipped stuff. Probably like my 8th crash.
I 100% agree.
So,
but if you would have hit your head, if you would have hit
if I would have hit my head
on the steering wheel, it'd be a different story. You'd be like, the helmet saved my life. The helmet
saved my life, yeah. But
since you didn't, it helped to not have it.
Yeah, I think so. A lot of people like in the comments were like, "Oh, you're an idiot for not wearing a helmet." And it's like, probably would have been dead.
Yeah.
So all that force,
take that as your luck, though, and wear a helmet the next time.
Definitely luck, yeah. Even when I flipped my truck, I had no helmet on.
Yeah.
That
wasn't too bad, though, huh?
That one wasn't bad. We just landed up on the lid.
Yeah.
So.
Well, right on, bro. Well, keep shredding, keep doing business, keep pushing hard.
Yeah.
You're doing good. I'm proud of you. You're
Appreciate
fucking young, and you're hustling, and that's what it takes nowadays. So, yeah, right on, man.
Yeah.
Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.